Welcome back to Marantz Rantz.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz. No advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow. That knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You're pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence. Know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all. The wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Henny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
Yeah, I got to remember that we have idiots in the chat. It's hard to remember this stuff. But welcome back. Welcome back to Morance Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, whole lot of truth, no financial advice. This person here says, can't wait for quarter one earnings. Let's see if we get any M&A news. Quarter one plus quarter four plus shareholders meeting are possible announcement windows. Stay zen. YOLO, GME. Huh? I don't want any M&A news. You know, I might be the worst man on the planet for you. People call GameStop. GameStop doesn't call people. There's a big difference here. I mean, could you imagine? I'm just curious. Like, do you just sit there and go, you know what? We're Apple. We're NVIDIA. We're Microsoft. And we're just hoping we get some M&A news right now in quarter one. Yes. Like, I don't want M&A news. I don't want any news. I want to be right where I'm at right here. Do you know what no news does? No news does this shit right here. Here's GameStop, guys, just so that we're clear. $27.77, peaking out at $27.84. Currently traded 5.78 million shares traded back and forth with a market cap of $12.42 billion. That's what no news does. I'd rather have no news than some news. Let me tell you what no news does as well. It goes from $20 a share all the way up to $27 today. Over a 20% bump all the way to the top while the SPY is still flirting with 5,200 points. The SPY's flat. Nobody wants to tell you that. But they move the same. And it's not just GameStop moves the same. I mean, Bitcoin and GameStop move the same. Bitcoin coming in at $91,540 just a couple hours ago. Yeah, GameStop's up and to the right where it's supposed to be. You know, I battle with the crowd out here. You know, Cosmic Lightning Warrior made an announcement yesterday. I had told you guys that we were talking, but here's the official announcement. I will be with Cosmic live on his channel on Thursday. Okay. He usually does Warpoint Wednesday, but we planned it out for Thursday. Shout out to Tro for all the artwork for the show. Cosmic thought it was pretty cool. He's like, dude, these are awesome. I go, I know, man. Trove's the shit. Cosmic and I will get together. We have plenty to talk about. And, you know, I'm going to catch him up on all things GameStop. That's what I let him know. But the minute he posted, it was wild. You know, you get so many reactions from Twitter, a bunch of nobodies. Hey, you nobodies, don't worry. You'll all show up to watch the show. Yeah, you guys probably watch me in spite and hate and just sit there quiet in the comments. I get it. But what are you mad about? The truth? Bros, I'm not the guy. The truth is, I'm not the villain here. Like these guys, oh, you're going to get Marantz on your show? He's a con artist. Like, I should sue these guys for slander. But who am I suing? There's nobody. There's nobody. These guys don't show their face. They don't like. Why do people give merit to individuals who hide behind screen names and these emojis and shit? Like, I don't care. Say what you want about me, bros. I'm good. You know, I earlier this week I had like found some purpose in my life and the way I was doing things and investing and talking to the world on YouTube. Because of a young creator by the name of Vision Games Pokemon. I believe that's his name. His real name's Nick. Nick's a kid who got out of YouTube for a while. He was doing really well for a long time, and he got out because, you know, there's this thing that he calls burnout. And I experience burnout once a month. Once a week, once a month, once a year, whatever it may be. It doesn't matter. It's tough. It's tough. That's why you see somebody like Cosmic who left for a little bit. Now he's coming back and he's trying to get back into it. And I support it. I told him, I said, hey, as a content creator, man, we just got to keep grinding and I'll do my best. But I experience burnout all the time. It's almost like rock bottom, but not that serious, right? Like rock bottom for a lot of people is where people hit this place. Certainly on GameStop, I see this so much. People say the word Zen. People say rock bottom. Oh, I've hit the top. You know, this is where I want to be. I'm out. Whatever. Doesn't matter where you're at, what step you're at in life. You're always trying to find purpose and drive and motivation for the next thing. When you run out of things to run at, then maybe you ran your course. That's it. That's it for me. For me, I look forward to the next earnings report. Okay, Mr. Germany over here. I mean news because this drives the eyes to our stock. I don't want eyes to the stock. What is this? Don't get me wrong, I'm balls deep, but people still get confused on the only one weird analyst covers GME. Yeah, that's not it. That's not what's happening. You see, there's this thing that's going to happen, and it's going to be a glorious moment for everybody. Like all those days that like, okay, just straight up about investing, about the market, whatever. Like everyone keeps telling me, you know, well, you're invested in this company, you could have done this. Or they tell me all this shit, right? Whatever. I don't care. I mean, what do you guys want? Like, what are you guys waiting on? You guys waiting on the top? You guys waiting on these rockets that are not coming? Okay. Because that's not the journey. That's not it. Right? Like I go to work every day and I get promoted and then it's like I'm chasing the next one. I get paid. I'm chasing the next check. Like, when am I supposed to just turn around and look back at all this work and go, you know what? House is paid off. Cars are paid off. Life's great. I'm moving forward. You know what? I'm going to retire now. Like, even people who retire look for something to do for the next step. I only know this because my father retired at the very young age of 44, 45, something like that, 47 maybe. I forget. He retired very young, my dad. But then he had to find things to do to keep him busy. That was harder than the next thing. You know, before I say I want millions of dollars, I want financial freedom, I want to be a YouTuber, I want to hit this threshold or this pinnacle with my wife where we go 25 years married. All right, 30 years married, you might want to say. Whatever you want to do at the top, as they call it. Moass. I want to sell a Moass. Yeah, then what? Because it's not about any of that, right? They always say it's always about the journey. What did you learn along the way? What were the glorious days through it? How many friends did you make along the way? How much did you learn? How much did you save? What did you experience? This is why people take vacations. People take vacations in the middle of their years to say, you know what? Remember that time we went to Bora Bora? Remember that time we went to Cancun? Yeah, great. You did that back in, 2018. Like, there's always something to celebrate. But I promise you, I could give you everything you want. You could hit the lottery. I don't care. You guys are not listening to me. I wish all of you, your dreams would come true. Because then you would find out that there's more. There's more. There's an empty feeling. There's a top feeling. There's a rock bottom. And all the way to the top. It's the same feeling. Rock bottom. How much more can I go? What else can I do? Hit the mountaintops and you're up there and you're like, we won. You're saying, what more can I do? But it's that journey in the middle that really tells you the story. I've always told you this. When you die, on your headstone, there's a birth date, there's a death, right? There's these 2 dates. That little hash in the middle, that little tag, that's your life. And that's what people want to know. They want to know what's in between those 2 dates. So that's what I'm doing here. This is us. This is us. This is GameStop. Yes, we're going to hit the mountaintops, guys. We're going to make it. It's going to be an amazing feeling when it happens. I get it. But it's that journey that's going to make you cry and fall to your knees and thank someone or something. Depend on who you believe in. Me, I believe in Jesus. I believe in God. Okay, and I believe that I'm just doing God's work when I can, to the best of my ability. But it's crazy when you see the things written online about GameStop. You see what's written about Bed Bath & Beyond, about AMC investing, about Mullen Automotive. I mean, there's so many distractions that have happened over the years. And you try to tell me that, hey, you're a bad guy. You're a bad guy for believing in something and or for exposing the truth. Let's go, my dream. Truth Hammer Morance and Cosmic Lightning Warrior. The Prophecy of America Avengers is coming up and to the right. Yeah, it's going to be pretty awesome. Like I said, we're going to do it on Cosmic. I'll clip it. I'll put it up on my side. But we were talking, and, I don't need to canvass the crowd to say, well, what are we going to talk about? What are we going to do? No, you guys want to have those tough conversations about Bed Bath & Beyond? We can have them. But they better start with PP seeds. They better start with Twitter and Reddit and all the misinformation that was done amongst all the characters that are involved. I don't shy away from any of these dudes. These people that told people to buy GameStop and then buy Bed Bath & Beyond and then put the blame on Ryan Cohen because Ryan bought in. Ryan literally did an interview and said, hey, little fuckers, listen to me. I'm gone. I'm not in the company anymore. I'm gone. Oh, what do you say? I just got this comment right now in one of my videos. What do you say to the investors that rode with Ryan all the way to expiration date? They go, what do you mean? Ryan sold. And he said, I didn't want to be a part of that company. He's done. What I would tell you, Bed Bath & Beyond investors, is where's your Nordstrom stock? Where's your Alibaba stock? Where's your Apple stock? And where's your GameStop shares? Why is it that you bought Bed Bath & Beyond and that's what you're riding to the end with? Yet he sold it, but he still owns these things. Why aren't you buying? Where's the meet and greet for all the Nordstrom shareholders? Why don't you take responsibility for not knowing what the fuck you're doing? That's the truth. You guys are completely ignorant to how investing works. But then you're going to parlay that with how bankruptcy works. And then when 2 wrongs don't make a right and you figure it out, well, guess what? It's not my problem. But you want to blame somebody. You want to point fingers at somebody. You want to call them the bad guy. Well, then call me the fucking bad guy. I'm good with it. Because I'm not the idiot. Every single one of you, I'm talking to you. Bed, Bath, and Gone investors that listen to PP Seeds, Ian Carroll, Bill Pulte, ABC, Michael. I don't care what personality they put in front of you. They took your money. They charged you $500 for meet and greet tickets. They took your super chats and your ad money. They put you in a circle of trust that was just going to burn down. You want to talk about cults? You want to talk about dying? All of you lost every dollar to your fucking name. And you know what you did? You came and you harassed me at work. You guys came and bothered me and doxed my family, gave my kid's address away. You want to know why I'm so angry about it? Because they did a whole documentary, 2 parts, where there was only one GameStop investor and all the rest were Bed Bath & Gone investors. And they're all pissed off at me because we got it right. Because we're sitting at $27 a share right now. Well, you're playing catch up. And I'm not talking about the shit you put on your glizzy either. So miss me with your bullshit. I hope you put enough energy and effort in second attempts and third attempts as you did into your ex-girlfriend, your ex-boyfriend that fucked you over. That you keep giving a second chance. I hope you do that, Bed Bath & Beyond investors. You guys bark up the wrong tree with me. I'm extremely respectful. Every damn episode I do, every interview I do, I roll with it. I roll with the punches. I give you all the info. And it wasn't something I dreamt up. Like, I literally did all the research. And I didn't have to. I don't invest in there. It's so frustrating. It's a thankless job. I'm the step parent to all of these kids. And you know when you thank me? You thank me when you grow up. You say, I get it now. Now I know why you sacrificed all those nights. Working 2 jobs, doing it for me. Yeah, that's you, Bed Bath & Beyond. While you guys are chasing me down, videotaping me, making subreddits about me, doing all the shit you guys do, telling lies about me, I told you guys a long time ago. When you guys stop telling lies about me, I'll stop telling the truth about you. Hi. Anybody know what they got wrong? Everything. It's embarrassing, really. Yeah, I'm around. You know, I'm going to tell you guys. I got to tell you, it's funny. It's funny because if anybody really watches this show, they'll be like, yo, Marantz is just, you know, he's up today. He's up versus being down, you know, like I am from time to time, whatever it may be. But yeah, when I tell you it's a grind and it's the hardest thing ever, the balance, it's extremely hard. Extremely hard to wake up every day and make sure you have content. You better be up on the charts. You better understand what's happening with the macro environment you're situated in. And then, of course, with all the trolls, all the villains out there. But you know, the best part about it, the best part about GameStop, the best part about this channel, about investing, period, is we're building something. We're building something. It's growing. And it might take years for it to all play out. But the last thing that arrives on a fruit tree is the fruit. I'm going to tell you right now. Everybody wants profits. Everybody wants to cash out. Everybody wants MOAS. Everybody wants this idea. And I'm just going to tell you it's forever evolving. If you were an Apple investor in the 90s when everyone wrote you off and nobody believed in you, nobody believed in Steve Jobs, and Steve Jobs has this idea, this foresight to say, you know what, we're going to innovate, we're going to do different things. We realize there's huge companies out there, but we're going to go ahead and compete. And when we get out there, we're going to build something. And guess what? We build the iPod. And the iPod gives you this whole idea that you can scroll through music on this little handheld device. And you know what? People are like, hey, man, I want to see the profits in this thing. And it took 3 years for the stock price to improve over this. So then when I look at it and I go, okay, well, guess what? All you guys in Apple that were there in 2001 when the iPod was released, how about in 2007 when the iPhone rolls out and it's like the next best thing, right? You go, the iPhone, look at this. Whoa, my God. iTunes, iPod, iPhone. Whoa, when do you sell? When do you sell? Do you stay with the company? Do you guys see transition? Are you there long enough to see the iPad? Did we get to the iPad yet? Did we get to the Mac pens? Did we get to the MacBook Pro? How about, I don't know, did we get to iWatch? Did we get to the Apple Watch? How about Apple TV? Like, at what stage did you jump out of your Apple investment? Or did you ride it the whole way and enjoy the next 15 years? Or were you telling your friends and your family, but I need to sell so I can get this money? Money is going to come and go. It's fleeting, I promise you. When it's all said and done, all the money in the world you have is not going to matter. Millions, billions, thousands, none. You need to find purpose. You need to find a reason to wake up, a reason to come to the channel. I have my purpose. My purpose is you. My purpose is, hey, there's somebody on the other end of this damn YouTube that wants to watch the show in the morning, and they tell me, they go, Morance, I hope you go live today, man. I hope you're ready to rock. And I'm just like, okay, let me find my purpose. Because I promise you, I don't care how many announcements GameStop makes. I don't care what M&A you're waiting on, what report you're waiting on, quarterly report, whatever. No. They can get right into the S&P 500 tomorrow, and I'm like this. I told you. Am I selling, though? No. I go to work. I committed myself to a lot of different things and a lot of different people. Getting right on the investment, understanding the movements, yeah, it's great. It's great. It really is. I could have been a millionaire 10 times over if I buy puts on all the things I've said were going to come down, if I buy calls on all the things I say are going to go up. That's not the way I operate. Money's not my driving factor. Money's not the motivator for me. The smile on those kids' faces, that's huge. You imagine going and doing meet and greets with you and your wife. Just try this out. You and your wife. You guys go out, you spend a whole afternoon, and all you're thinking about is, who can I make happy? And how can I do this? And there are people on this channel right now that donate, that support, and all I'm thinking to myself is, how can I make them proud by doing the legwork and the footwork? None of these guys. I don't have to prove myself to these fuckers. But you tell me, were they out there supporting Bed Bath & Beyond by foot, talking about them out? No. They're doing videos and manipulating you on meet and greets. That's what they were doing. How much of that money did they put into Bed Bath & Beyond? Zero. They don't even own bath towels, these guys. They sure as hell don't take baths. But I'm just saying. I support GameStop. Clearly, every day. I don't care. I walk around with it. I wish I could do more. But these guys are supporters of the company and they're supporters of the crew. You know, I've been there for the Christmas giveaways from Cosmic, for the kids, for the money they raise, and they go do these giveaways where they go to GameStop. And I remember when they like kicked him out of the mall for giving away free stuff. He couldn't even find kids to give it to, and he can tell you how hard it is. Like, it's extremely hard to walk up to people that you don't know and build a rapport within 10 seconds and grab them and get them. You know, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that my wife goes and films with me. Can you imagine if I had like one of these dudes? Hey, man, keep it rolling. And then the moms and the dads are looking like, who are these two weirdos? Nah, my wife is like 4'11", 100 pounds, and she looks motherly. And she's like, yeah, I got you. We'll do it. You know, no, and very inviting. It helps. But you can't do it by yourself. It takes a village. It takes a team. And all we're trying to do is shed light on what GameStop's doing. And, of course, I just want to give away these things to these kids. It used to be, I want to ask you questions about the investment. I don't care about the investment. I don't care one damn bit. You guys got me all fucked up. Excuse my language. Or maybe not. No, I care about the company. I do. I want this company to be successful, and I want to help it myself. And like I said, I'll keep going until I die. I'll keep going until I die. So, private equity, you're going to lose. Okay? You're going to lose on this investment. You just have to accept it. Wall Street will figure that part out. But you guys keep hedging your positions with gold. You guys keep hedging your positions with the long of the market versus the short. This market's a short market right now. You are going to be successful in this market if you are shorting the S&P 500. And they are actively shorting the Mag 7 right now. So what does it matter? What does it matter? You guys are all going to lose. All these pension plans, all these guys are going to have to explain it to somebody. Whether it's CalPERS or the Canadian Pension Plan Investment Board, whoever is out there is short on this market, hopefully now. But if they were short on something that they didn't believe in, like GameStop, they're going to be having to answer to somebody. That's coming. So that's basically what I'm at. I saw a headline for Disney, and Disney's going to stop making live-action movies. Thank God. It didn't work out too well for Cinderella. But I just want to thank that little actress lady for getting involved into politics and staying woke. It actually hurt them. Google and Amazon are too cheap. Howdy. Howdy, how you doing, bro? You said Google and Amazon are too cheap. Let's go ahead and see this really quick. 20 on a P/E ratio, that looks about right. That looks good, if you ask me. 154, yeah. You know, at the cap of it all, at the height of it all, possibly. What's the book value Oh, you think 5X book is really cheap? 5X book is cheap. Copy that. GameStop's at 2 book. So maybe GameStop should be 5X book. If GameStop was at 5X book, the same, these guys are almost 6X on book. GameStop would be $66. They're 2.5 times book. But if they were at 6X, they'd be $66. GameStop is. So that should be too cheap. Does that make sense? I'm going to add these guys to Mag 7 because they should be. I added GameStop to the Mag 7 list. So GameStop should be $66 according to this guy's math. He said Google, and did you say Amazon? Which other one did you say was too cheap? I'm sorry. Yeah, seeing happy children and conversing about GameStop, you're getting much better at it too. Thank you. It takes time. It takes time. You said Google and Amazon. Okay, let's go look at Amazon. And thank you for the super chat there from the UK. Endgame, man, supporting the kids and the crew. We'll do what we can. Let's see. This one is 6.5 times book. Too cheap, he says. P/E ratio of 31. Too cheap, you say. I might be wrong. Somebody might be telling me wrong here. So if we use the same measurables, for Amazon as we do GameStop, GameStop should be trading for $70 a share. They would be in the S&P 500. Then they'd go a lot higher. But the truth about GameStop that no one wants to tell you is that this company, like if you look at the transition of the company and where they're headed, the pivot, GameStop, the company, has this idea that if they do business with other companies, right? Do I like AMD? No, I like GameStop, man. It's really that simple. Okay? I don't know how hard it is. It's GameStop or nothing. Okay? So here's what happens, okay? And I've said this before, but I want to say it out loud right now on this date, April 22nd of 2025. Here's the thing. GameStop is bigger than you could have ever imagined. Okay? They're massive. They're the biggest company that no one wants to talk about. And I'm going to explain. GameStop has an ability to raise funds more than anyone I've ever seen. And I've seen people try to offer their company and nobody buy them. Like AMC, nobody buys it. Right? Even MicroStrategies, nobody buys them when they offer shares. They can't even fulfill the whole offering. So when you see an ATM at the market, they go, okay, well, here we go. We're going to sell these shares at market value. Nobody buys them. People are looking for pipe deals. They're looking for those private investments and on a public entity. And when they do those pipe deals, they're trying to get it below book value, below shareholder value, whatever it may be right here, whatever it is right there at market value, right? So they'll be like, oh, let's just say GameStop. They're like, oh, it's 27? Man, we want to do a pipe deal for $20 a share. Some people would if they were trying to raise funds, and they couldn't. GameStop has the rare ability to actually sell shares and raise capital at a higher price than the normal day, common day share price, than the VWAP, as you might even call it. Because when you look at the price itself, GameStop has sold 140 million shares with an average of $28 a share. They sold an additional 5 million shares at the equivalent of $220 a share, which would be like $60 today compared to the floats comparable. It'd be like $50 to $60 a share. So they sold for the highest dollar amounts possible, and they sold every single share available. That's how they raised their cash. But the reason why GameStop's so different than the rest of the world and what people don't get is because people are at this idea that, hey, you sell video games. We're going to judge you based off of video games, and they're not going to judge them based off of potential products, right? This is why I tell you the best stock picker in my lifetime is my wife. My wife is the best stock picker of my lifetime. And the reason why I say that is because she picked me. Oh, my God, babe. Great job, by the way, honey. Let me tell you. She's not watching the show today, by the way, so I can say all this good stuff, and she won't blush. But My wife saw me when I was 24, and she said, hey, that guy has potential. Let me figure it out. I didn't have all the ability. I just had potential. I had energy. I had me. I had this charisma, this aura. I felt. And what's up, mama? No, here's the truth about GameStop, guys. It's kind of like that. It's where if you gave them a product to sell, they would sell it better than the competition. That's the truth. If you gave me an article of clothing to wear or a pair of shoes to wear, I'd probably look better in it than the competition. That's what I'll tell you. I don't care how cocky that sounds. Ask my wife. This is according to my wife, okay? Not according to you. I don't care about you guys. Just listen. According to business, GameStop does more. Because GameStop investors, us, the following of GameStop, we have all the money in the world to spend. Give me something to spend it on. That's it. The more products you sell to me, I'm going to buy them. The more opportunity I have to buy something. But if you don't sell it, then I'm not going to buy it from you. But when you say, well, GameStop sells PSA graded cards now, you go, great, now I don't have to go to card shops. And I won't. I dedicate myself to Pokemon cards and GameStop or whatever they're doing. Just like when they offered up NFTs, enough people were like, oh, we can get into NFTs. It's a harder adoption. It's a hard acquisition for some people, but it's okay. What if GameStop partnered up with X amount of companies about X amount of things? All of us investors are going to end up buying those things from GameStop more so than the actual competition. It's going to expand. It's going to get so much bigger than you can imagine. But that's why Berkshire Hathaway is so successful. Everybody does Geico insurance. Everybody buys Coca-Cola. Everybody does Apple products. Everybody consumes whatever's within that ecosystem of Berkshire. Berkshire. The other part would be like Johnson & Johnson Holding Company and Procter & Gamble, all the products they sell. Those individuals understand that if you support all these products, then you support the actual parent company. GameStop's the parent company right now of a lot of things, of a lot of private label products and or whether it be Funko Pops, and I'm not saying they're the actual parent company, but they're the primary vendor for these items. So if you want to buy something from GameStop, you just got to see if GameStop sells it. That's it. Google it. I always go GameStop.com and I see if I can get it there first, no matter what somebody names. And you'll see, the more products they sell, the more you'll find a reason to get there and do it. But they're going to do it off margin. They're going to do it off of true growth, and they're going to take their time. They're not trying to sprint there, do a splash and do a moass like these kids are crying about and trying to get to. That's not what they're doing. So I'm there. By the way, GameStop's ticking up right now. I like this. We're going to go ahead and look over the charts in a minute as I look over the chat. Sorry, a little busy. Marantz, are you and Cosmic cool now? When have we not been cool? When have we not been cool? I don't agree with a lot of things people do personally, but why would I have a problem with anyone? Physically. No. I don't have to like everything about you. Shit, people hate me because I voted for Trump. They'll get over it. Doesn't change the merit of the man. Cosmic stands for a lot of good things. He does. Do I think he needs to do the intergalactic space talk? No. Do I think he needs to do the crude male whatever? No. But a lot of people do that. A lot of people like that. It's his thing. Why am I going to take you away from your creative process? But tell you, I learned something from Cosmic when I did an interview with him. When he said, Marantz, the internet's a big place. There's a lot of people out there. I was like, shit, man. You have access to everyone in the world? Okay, let me just go ahead and block all these haters for a second. So the minute you tell me something dumb in the chat, goop, gone. Yeah, just entertained, man. There you go. Exactly. So if you understand, that's the way it rolls down. Like when Cosmic and I talked, think about this. You got to give Cosmic a lot of credit. He said, man, he posted, he said, hey, community, who should I get on the show next? Talk GameStop, whatever, And everybody just started replying back. Well, there's only one guy to talk to. It's Morance. You got to get Morance. We've talked before. Cosmic's done a show with me before. We've done an interview. Cosmic called me on the phone. We did an interview. And this is when he got jacked for his loop ring. If you don't remember, he got conned out of his loop ring. He clicked on the wrong thing. He loaded up his wallet, and they took all his shit. And I clowned him so hard, but live in the chat. But we actually did it for awareness for the people. So we did a show. That morning, we did it in the morning. You never see Cosmic in the morning. Why? Because he can't put on his war paint. It's not makeup, it's war paint. He can't put on his war paint throughout the day. It's hard. So when he got on the phone with me, he called my cell phone. It wasn't. It's that you got the phone number. He has it. So we've talked before, and he's messaged before, about. I remember I was doing that interview with Martin Scarelli. He came into the chat and was like, "Get effed, Martin Scarelli. You just got done up, whatever." But Cosmic put that out, the tweet, and then when we started talking, he was like, "Hey, bro, let's get you on. I know you're a smart guy. I know you're dialed in. Let's just do it and, support it, whatever." So I reached out to Trove, and I said, "Trove, give me some artwork for me and Cosmic." Trove comes up, starts doing a concept, and boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, we're rolling. And then I send it to Cosmic for approval. And Cosmic is like, "These are so badass, bro. Can I save these?" Whatever. I was like, "Hey, it comes from Trove." Like I told him, my artist is Trove. You should reach out if you need anything. He's a good guy. Trove does it for the love of the community. He's not my artist. He's a artist, but that's who does all my thumbnails. Because he's bored. Like he'll just get together, he'll make something, and he'll go, "Here you go, bro." And I have hundreds that you guys have never seen. So whenever Trove doesn't message me for like a week, I just go to all the old ones he made me. I still got them, like everything. And I'm thankful. I'm forever thankful. But Cosmic saw it yesterday, and he was like, "Dude, these are awesome." So he's like, "All right, man." So he messaged me, and he goes, I'm going to post that we're doing the interview on Thursday. I was like, "That's cool, man. Go ahead." I already knew what was going to happen. And the minute he posts, everybody just starts talking shit. "How could you? Morance is a traitor. Morance is this." And, they started lying on my name like instantly. And like, that he says this and he doesn't believe in this and and it's just like, and Cosmic's like, "Yo, hold, what the hell?" He's like, "You guys are a bunch of haters, man." He's like, "Dude, I asked you guys want on the show. You guys named Morance, so we get Morance, and then here you go. And you guys are all mad because, "Oh, no, man, I don't mess with that guy. He's mad. He said Bed Bath & Beyond's not a good investment." It's like, yeah, it's not. Like, can you make the investment today? You can't? Okay, good. Then understand. But it was funny. So Cosmic writes me back. He's like, "Bro, don't even worry about it. I got your back on all this. We're going to do the show." And I was like, "Yeah, they can hate all they want. They're just going to watch." That's it. So enjoy it. But you'll see. And I'm going to run circles around anybody who wants to talk about anything. Like I told you guys, I'm prepared. I've been prepared. I've been prepping my whole life. PSA graded cards with the GameStop. All 8s and 9s except for one. PSA 8 first edition Hollow Dark Charizard. Okay. Kill it, bro. Like, I don't know what any of that means, but I'm sure it means something valuable. But can you apply what Marantz has said about fundamentals, then go research companies you're interested in and check their fundamentals to see if they hold up? Nobody has better fundamentals than GameStop. Not a single company. And I've looked at all of them. And when I tell you I've looked at all of them, bros, I've looked at everything in the S&P 400 trying to get to the 500. I've looked at the 500. Oh, my God. I've done it here on the show. That's it. Morance busted me for buying MicroStrategies, but I didn't get my feelings hurt. The man just gave his opinion. Shrug. Yeah, Mike Saint is absolutely correct. It's a terrible investment to make, and they're all tapped out. It's a GME video. You'll like it. Thanks. I think GameStop should sell Slurpies and hot coffee in the wintertime to draw traffic. Yeah, that's what it is. That's the destination. Slurpees and hot coffee. Do we have drive-through windows? Oh, we don't. Okay, cool. So, yeah. So we got to get food handlers cards. We got to get more product in. Make sure that we know how to clean those machines. Matter of fact, hot coffee machines and Slurpee machines take a lot of maintenance because they break down a lot. Having refrigerated product. We now need a freezer to store the Slurpee stuff. Because, how else are you going to do it? This is going to be tough. You really thought this one through, Mike. Then we need cups and lids. And we need transactions to do it. Should they get a discount from their pro membership? Holy hell. Why not put hookers and blow outside? Maybe people will really show up. Maybe that'll draw the crowd. That's what's coming up. Okay. You're a damn genius, Mike. Hey, Mike, just like your idea of investing into MicroStrategies wasn't that great, nor is your ideas of running a retail company in any parts of America. inclement weather included. Let's get them there. Certainly, watch this. This is what you said. I think GME should sell Slurpees and hot coffee in the winter to draw traffic. I'm dying to have a cold-ass Slurpee in the freezing cold. Matter of fact, I want to leave my house to drive and go get hot coffee at GameStop. That's the one thing that I want to do. I could just make it at home. These are destination products. You're a damn genius, Mike. Fuck that. I don't want to battle Amazon on video games only. I don't want to just battle Walmart and Best Buy. Matter of fact, throw in Starbucks. Throw in Starbucks in Seattle's best, and we're going to go toe-to-toe with these sons of bitches. Yeah, we already have disgruntled employees that are already overworked and not doing enough. Why not fill up cups of coffee? Do you want it venti, grande, or how do you want it? 2 different types of straws? I mean, this shit is crazy. Hey, let's just throw on a lawsuit while we're at it. They spilled the hot coffee on my lap. We're suing GameStop for all the shit they got. No. This guy's amazing. Mike Saint, you're going to do us all a favor when your keyboard breaks, bro. Swear to God. Matter of fact, I hope your thumbs fall off so you can't text anymore. Oh, this guy. Bed Bath & Beyond. Hold on. I'm so sorry. That was not a personal attack. I was just brainstorming with you, Mike. That's it. I thought the same thing. Maybe we should sell it. And then I started thinking about it. And I said, maybe not. Okay. Yeah. Destination products. There's nothing like a $4 Slurpee to get you out of your home and drive all the way to GameStop for a Slurpee and a hot coffee. That's what it is. What's next? Muffins and bananas? I mean, we just can't stop at Slurpees and hot chocolate. They're drinking something. They got to eat something. We can't eat Pokemon cards, can we? How about some Funko Pops? On NFL Draft Day 2. There you go. Bed Bath & Beyond crew went bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This shit is bananas. Don't worry. GameStop. Oh, yeah, a little retraction here. Oh, on the short term, they're going to come down. They're going to bounce. It just fell below. They're going to go up. Yeah, it's going to look kind of good like this, guys. They got a chart here I want you to look at. Let's go ahead and look at the 5-minute chart right here on GameStop. Up and to the right, just like normal. Yes, that's what they're doing. They look amazing. When we go to the 30-minute chart, it's just up and to the right, breaking out of the triangle. Then you have the 1 hour. It actually broke out completely out of the triangle. So it's actually really up really high. It's testing back at the top at 28.20. We're going to retest the top. That's their own cup and handle. We'll go sideways here, and then we'll come back down, considering we're going to be into this triangle. Morance made this triangle a couple of years ago, and then he said, look, it's pushing down, it's pushing up, you found support. Oh, God, look at this. Just straight to the right. Just topping to the right there. Oh, I know. Hey, top of the morning to you, pal. Is right. Look at this shit right here. Watch this, watch this, watch this. All right, we'll stretch it out right there. Okay, so GameStop and Marantz, he was right. He was way down here, came all the way to the right, just kept going up through the triangle. There's the breakout. And then it's going to hit this next triangle. It's going to hit the top of this one. Then it's going to come down and go sideways. Then you're going to be in a little sideways action, a little sizzy. And you go in here, and then you break out somewhere in here, somewhere in the middle of May. Marantz, don't give dates. Never forget that. Never forget that growing up about dates. The dates was like, Marantz, you got a Discord feed like the other GME people? No. Our Discord is completely free, and it always will be. I've said that phrase my whole career. Been on YouTube almost 4 years now. And our Discord has over 1,200 members, extremely active. You can go in there, you can learn a lot about life, about investing, and all the information. It's up to date. But, yeah, go and try it out. That's all I can tell you. Anyway. Don't hype dates, Marantz. Yeah, okay, I won't. The only way to invest in Bed Bath & Beyond is if you built a time machine. Ooh. You take lots of drugs and imagine buying it in your head. Whoa. A time machine. I think we could do that. Matter of fact, I think we could buy one. It's either going to be at Mullen Automotive. Those cars, they go backwards in time. Hot dog roller also. Slurpies and coffee. AMC Hawkeye's back. There's no fee for the Discord, but you need thick skin if you want to last on the Discord. Correct. High margin. Don't forget the popcorn. Marantz. Mike Saint wants to turn GameStop into a 7-Eleven. I guess. Really hard competition there. We're in competition with 7-Eleven. Any convenience store, like where I live, it's AM/PMs and Circle K. No. GameStop wants that market. Look at this, 7 months from now when Ryan Cohen comes out and says, we're doing Slurpees. I told you, Marantz. I was like, oh, fuck, I guess I'm buying Slurpees, bros. I'm buying them. I'm really just here because the bankrupted toys are us. That's pretty deep. That's pretty deep, bro. The bankrupted toys are us. Oh, I like that. Can I tell you something? Chart's not going anywhere. I was 10 years old. I took this butcher knife. Big ass knife. It was massive knife, right? And I took the knife. I just dropped my pen. It didn't matter. I took the knife, and I had this piece of cardboard, this cylinder piece of cardboard, long piece of cardboard. It was a circle, and I thought in my head, if I were to cut it into 3 parts, I could make 2 columns and a top piece, and it would be the door to my clubhouse. Because we were building a clubhouse by the dumpster, my brother and I. True story. Grab the knife, and I'm barefoot, and I'm cutting the shit with my foot, and my chin is on my knee, and I'm like this, and I got this thing next to my foot, and I'm cutting it sideways. Don't worry, no supervision. Just boom with a knife, cutting it. And the knife was so dull it couldn't cut the cardboard. I know what I should do. Turn the knife topside with the pointy down and stab this piece of cardboard. Boom! Turn it. Boom! Turn it. And then it slipped right into my toe. I cut my toe in half. Straight down the middle. Blood everywhere. Oh my God, I screamed, I cried. I about damn near died. My mom, nervous as shit. My mom's a single mom. Only gets us on the weekends. And the time she gets us, we always go back to my dad's house. Bruised, battered, and cut. Because we're boys and we're tough as shit. Tough as nails, bros. Walking in the desert with cactus in our feet. We didn't give a shit about anything. I lost a toe, bro. I lost it right in half. They put some Band-Aids on this shit. They kissed me on my forehead and they said, go to bed. Go to sleep. You wake up, it'll feel better. I put socks on, just bleeding through my socks. I get home, tell my dad. My dad's like, what the fuck happened to you? Nobody took me to the hospital. I didn't go get stitches. Nope. Guys, I promise you to this day, my shit's cut. You know why I'm telling you that story? Because YouTube didn't exist in 1992. That's why I'm telling you. The reason I explain these investments to you and the origins of what they're doing, the board of directors, private equity influence, and I tell you about it from 1991 to 1989 to 1970, all the way up to 2000, 2001, because YouTube didn't exist. This information doesn't get passed on from generation to generation because they did it in the shadows. And they thought they were okay to keep operating. But we have this ability to go into the past, expose it, and show you how it's being played out today. And that's what we've done with Connect the Dots. That's what we've done with Bed Bath & Beyond and AMC. So when you guys saw that these companies were infiltrating and they were doing all the above, lying to their investors, misleading their investors, and they don't give a shit, man. Adam Aaron does not care about you. The guy's a multi-millionaire. You guys can't even have the same conversation. There's no such thing. Bed Bath & Beyond, look at all those executives who got golden parachutes and just made money hand over fist. They'll get another job at another company and not even care about that moment in time and what happened. But it's never been frowned upon. They never shed light on it. They can't. They're not allowed to. Who owns the media? Private equity. They own every aspect of the trade. They own every aspect of bankruptcy. They own the liquidation companies for merchandising. They own the real estate companies for the actual assets and as they get them off. And they own the logistics company. So what exactly are they missing? They're not missing anything. They have a full fix of the system, top to bottom. And I've already illustrated that for you. But that's why I tell it to you, because it happened in the past, yes. People say, what does it matter now? What's moving forward? And I tell you, it might not matter to you. But I learned a lot when I cut my leg and I cut my toe in half. And I would kick a soccer ball and it would bleed. I would punt a football and it would just bleed every night. Go home, my socks are full of blood every day of 5th grade. But I healed. I healed and I learned. I learned that you got to cut a certain way. You got to supervise your children. You can't assume that kids are going to do something that's safe just because they have that opportunity. Hell, I learned I'll never cut down a tree with an axe. As an adult. What's the point? Blow out my elbow. I'm always learning. I hope you guys are too. Toys R Us still exist in Japan. And in Macy's. Babies R Us, right? Isn't that in Kohl's? Shocker. Sell Doritos like the Chart of 51. Yep. I will build my own GameStop with blackjack and hookers. Oh, good job. Dying here. Oh, yeah, you would be. Slurpee in the summer. Oh, is that what you said? Slurpee in the summer. Oh, now you really thought it out. Now you really thought it out. Morance and Cosmic are the only GME YouTubers with morals. No. I got Carter's Corner Pocket. I got Dynamite_41. I probably got Be More Better Invest. You need to know who more YouTubers are. Doesn't matter how big your following is. I still call you a YouTuber. Toys R Us are starting back up in the UK. Been online for about a year now. Gross. Yeah. Hey, Marantz, I hope you're doing good. Take care. You and Cosmic are the only finance YouTubers I listen to. Ooh, that's scary. I know Cosmic can be hyperbolic, but enjoy his hype of GME. Yeah, I get it. I already told you I get it. Like, I understand. It's just not something that I do every day. There's days where I wake up and I'm crazy. Cosmic just happens to do that once a week. I'm crazy when I put on my space helmet. What do you think I'm doing? I'm putting on my helmet. I'm having a good time. I'm chilling. I'm cheering. I'm doing my thing. I'm sure people hate that too. Let them hate. Let them hate. Some chorizo and eggs? Jesus, I wish, man. I wish. Not today. You know, my wife is home from work today, which I didn't know she was going to be home. I was like, yo, mama, what you doing home, little mama? She's like, yeah, babe. I said, I'm going to do my show. I got to go. What's the address for the GameStop that the hookers and blower are at? Asking for a friend. Sergio, you're so dumb, bro. Mullins are DeLoreans. Chorizo and eggs are my favorite. Oh, if you did chorizo and eggs at GameStop, bro? Oh, man. Man. Come on. My guy at GameStop, he's so funny. So my local GameStop, the assistant manager, hilarious. Hilarious conversation they had. He was battling some dude. Some dude walked in. Dude goes, I want to trade in my whatever he was trading in. And the manager looked at him and goes, okay. And he goes, are you returning it? He's like, yeah, I just bought it, 5 days ago. It doesn't connect. He's like, did you open up the port? Did you do, like, he told him, like, what to do. And the guy looked at him, and the guy was like, no. He goes, well, then it's not going to work. Yeah. He's like, well, maybe I just need a new one. He's like, no, because it's still not going to work. Like, he made him feel so dumb. But yet he was just being very respectful and telling the member, like the customer, like, hey, listen, you're not doing the right steps. I want to help you with it. Just take it back and go do it, like whatever. He's like, I'll give you a refund. I don't care. He's like, I'm just letting you know, like what you're doing is not going to work, even on a new one. And that guy just didn't understand. It's gamers. Some gamers are dense, bro. It's tough. All about drawing traffic. How about dedicated game rooms for playing video games like Magic the Gathering / Pokemon? Hey, Mike. I know you guys want to do more, but do more. You personally, go do more, man. Create it yourself. There are nights where they get there and they play Magic and Pokemon. There's nights, but you got to understand some GameStops are not built that way. They don't have enough floor space. They're very tiny buildings most of the time, so it just depends. But yeah, good luck with your ideas. I mean, you obviously you're a genius, but they already do a lot of that. They already have those nights where you can go there and play. They also have the Rip and Submit nights. They're going to be doing midnight releases for the Switch. So midnight releases for the Switch and for the games coming out. So I'm excited for a lot of people. They also just put out the values for trading in your Switch, which were elevated. So people are getting a lot of profits here. It's a green day. Look at the market. It's green. Looks amazing. All-time highs on Microsoft. All-time highs, guys. Look at this. Oh, all-time highs on Microsoft. It's green. What are we talking about? Down from $465 to $365. Only down $100 a share on a float of 7.5 billion shares. Yes, that is $750 billion of market cap loss. No! All-time high. Or it's doing really well. It's green day. Meta, below $500. Was at $740. All the way down. $250 a share, whatever the hell they're down. They got 2 billion shares. No way. No way they're down 200. Like, are they really down? Like $500 billion of market cap? Oh my God. That's tubular, dude. Hey, Google's down from 200 to 150. They're only down 50 times to 11 billion shares. Yeah, they're down about $600 billion. $550 billion? No way, man. It's not even possible. What are we talking about? Down $70 a share? Oh my God. $700 billion on Amazon? They're down $700 billion, bro? Like, that's crazy, bro. Then you got Apple. Apple's down, oh my God, $1.5 billion? I'm so sorry. $1 trillion? They're down $1 trillion? That's crazy, yo. Nvidia down $1 trillion as well. $1.5 trillion, bro. That's $2 trillion. That's 500. Holy shit, 2 trillion, 3 trillion, 4 trillion. We're down $5 trillion and just 7 companies, bros? There's no way. This is some bull monsters. No way. Oh my God. So let me get this right. The market's down. The market is down. And GameStop's just going sideways? What kind of shit is this? The same amount of time the market's down, GameStop's going sideways. Oh my God. Maybe Wall Street got it all wrong. $5 trillion out of this market. GameStop up and to the right. Ah! Mustard! Hey, what's up, Cosmic? I don't know why they put headphones on Cosmic. He's fighting with the Walkman. I don't know what the hell that's about, but I like it. No way, man. No way. These stocks are just down to the left. Look at this shit. Down to the right. Down and to the right. Hey, this is trillions. $5 trillion gone out of this market easy. $1.5 trillion left yesterday. I don't know if you know. Oh, but we're having a Green Day, Marantz. Get this shit out of here. This is the Green Day you're talking about. Yeah. Hey, by the way, the worst group in the history of history, Green Day. Oh, God. If I hear a Green Day song, I'll turn that shit off. You don't know how much I hate Green Day. It's very personal. It's a personal thing. Maybe I would have liked them, but I had a bad year in 1999 and 2000. I had a really tough year. I had moved out of my parents' house, and I graduated high school, and I was battling myself, right? I just wanted to be by myself, and I wanted to live life, and I want to figure it out. Then it was graduation day, and nobody cheered at my graduation. I had a cap and gown. I had my teacher pay for it. I didn't have any money. I didn't go to grad night like everybody else got to go to Disneyland. I didn't do any of this shit. I was broke, bros. Went home and had Sizzler. And I was like, whatever. This is what I am, right? No. Graduation comes, and what do? They do that bullshit that all graduations do. And I'm just like, no, I'm not going to listen. And because everybody will play that Vitamin C song. Where they go, friends forever, last forever, whatever, that bullshit graduation song. No, it was worse than that. It was this shit, bro. Oh, mess up. Shut up. I hear that shit. I swear to God. I want to poke my eyes out with jalapeno juice and forks. Just get a spoon and dig my heart out. I hate that song. It's forever dead to me. Don't care, bro. Billy Joe, whatever. First off, I don't like the political views. That's one thing. But their music sucks. Oh, it's even worse. How much Bitcoin is too much for GameStop? The shit, bro. What is going on? What is this? What are these lies? What are these lies? GameStop for the Kids Fund. Thank you, Spade. Appreciate that, man. Keep the dialogue going since 2021. Thank you guys, man. You guys are helping out the channel, helping out the kids, doing your thing. It helps out YouTube, too. I guess they like it. I don't know. The chart looks great. Up and to the right. GameStop. Killing it on the day. Well, that's a 1 hour chart. Look at amazing. Healthy. All right, so check this out. I have to get to my other screens eventually. I'm taking my time with my show today. Because, that's what I do. It's what I do, players. Anyway, there was some headlines coming out from barchart.com. If you guys don't know who they are on Twitter, it's a good follow. You guys should check them out. Warren Buffett now owns 4.6% of the entire U.S. Treasury bill market. Warren Buffett got some treasuries, bros. He's invested in fixed maturities and investments in equity securities. He owns a lot of shit. Short-term investments in U.S. Treasury bills. Warren Buffett's balance sheet. Absolutely rock star. I'm trying to get there to it. I'm trying to get there so that you guys can see it. I'm working on it. Working on it. There's Warren Buffett. So Warren Buffett is sitting on $286 billion of short-term U.S. Treasury bills. So, yes, he's getting interest back on that. That's what they're doing. I know the 10-year is up to 4.4 right now. I'm waiting for it to get to 5. I'm going to let it keep going up. But it says U.S. Treasury bills with maturities of 3 months or less when purchased of $14 billion in December and $4.8 billion the year previous. So the boy's sitting on a lot of shit over there, bros. He's letting that cash build up on him. He's just not sitting on cash. I mean, he's got $3 billion in the bank, but he really has way more than that. He's got all those short-term investments. The equivalent of all that is just massive. $917 billion of assets. And if you add in everything else, he's sitting on $1.1 billion. I'm so sorry, $1.1 trillion. That is a big-ass number for my boy. How's your boy doing, Marantz? Marantz Rantz. Hi, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back to the good shit. Marantz on GameStop. Currently sitting on $28,000 worth of GameStop. Not bad for the girls I date. Get at me, baby. Almost up $3,000 on my investment. I feel great. But yes, I am for $25,218, sitting on $28,149 that I don't need. And I'm not ever going to come look for them. 28 grand I feel good about. Oil, what did I tell you? Going up over the last 5 days. Oil's up over 5%, back to 64.88. Gold is ridiculous. Don't believe it. Believe me, this shit has nowhere to go but down. Gold is grossly overbought. It is outrageous at 3,400 and some change. I wouldn't be buying gold at all. Not at these levels. I see gold hit all the way up to 3,500 for the first time ever. 3,506 at 2 a.m. Yeah, I won't be buying that. I think gold's going to keep coming down. I think gold has nowhere to go but down. Unless they tell me Fort Knox is empty, gold has to come down. It just grew too fast, and that's what I see. So GameStop right here, like I told you guys, killing it. Looks amazing on this sheet. 2760, sitting on $11.79 billion worth of market cap. GameStop now has 447 million shares outstanding. 447 million is the float on the amount of shares. GameStop, the website, looking great. Still pro week, guys. You have pro week all the way for 4 more days till the 26th. So the 26th being, I'm not good at math here, but that's a Saturday. Saturday is the last day of Pro Week. Just to remind yourself, you buy 2, you get 1 free. If you're going to double Pro Week, get 10% off on select video games. That would include Super Mario RPG. You would do College Football 2025, NCAA, and then Call of Duty Black Ops. You have Pro Week, save $25 on pre-owned Xbox and PS4 consoles. I saw PS4 consoles going for $140. So if you guys ever want to surprise somebody with one, you can. They have the T-shirts, up to $12 on T-shirts. You have the Raptor 8 at $50 a piece, and you have buy one, get one 50% off on select toys, collectibles, clothing, fashionable accessories, board games, and hardware. So yes, some of those Pokemon bags doing their thing. Other things they're giving you value on. You guys can see it all here. Get out there, figure it out. Even mod retro games and accessories are up to 20% off this week. Buy 2, get 1 free on the CandyCon controllers and thumbsticks and D-pads. You can also buy an Oculus 2 with, I believe it's Call to the Mountain Horizon game, and that's for $399. Not bad. Double your trade-in bonus right now. If you go, it's double points week everywhere you go. You'll see everything's on sale. All the headsets, all the controllers, even the Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra wireless controllers. Everything you can think of is on sale. The new 2K game on sale, $10 off. Phenomenal. 2K25 on golf. And then all the rest of the accessories, everything's here for you, waiting for you. Look at this. Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is for sale right now for $44 for the Switch. That's a game I might want to get. I have a Switch right in back of me, right here. Oh, man. If I get that Final Fantasy game, I got to get that. Yeah, but, I don't play the Switch too much. My hands are massive. I can't, you guys don't know what it's like. Little thumb placements, all this shit. And then you see these big old dudes playing Switch with their little bitty hands. I don't know. I'm good. And Cosmic 6'8", by the way, if he says he had plays with the Switch, maybe I have no excuses. All right, so let's talk about this. This is going to be GameStop, guys. Look at this Umbreon right here. That damn card that other people can't even find. All right, so I want to talk to you guys about something, about GameStop. We know that GameStop has these super packs. They're called super packs? Is that what they're called? A super pack. Does it come up on here? Maybe they're only in the store, huh? They're not even here? Man, that sucks. They don't have them here. It's called super pack, right? I bought one yesterday, on Saturday. Man, these are amazing. If I could buy some of this stuff, I would, I swear. I got to pace myself. Anyway, there was a super pack card, right? I got to see. Super pack. I believe that's what is that what they're called? Super packs? And it's not here? Damn. Am I saying it? Am I blaster pack, booster pack? It's super pack, right? I can't remember right now. But you guys will tell me in a minute. Hold on. I got to get this Green Day off my damn screen. That's a problem. Power pack. Thank you guys. Okay. Power pack. Okay, so these actually went out right here. Look at this shit. Ooh, baby. These went out to the stores. You can't buy them online. This is exclusively available in stores. What you unbox is 3 packs of cards and a PSA 8 plus guarantee, right? So, phenomenal power pack, okay, what you get. Now, if you guys remember, this explains a lot of the things that GameStop's doing, okay, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. If you guys remember, I was there. Oh, watch this.
All right, GameStop Power Pack.
I'm going to mute it. I'm going to let you see what it has here, though. So they have 5 of them there. Here's the power packs. You open it. Hurry up, bro. This guy can't even open. So it has 3 packs in this one. And then, you know what I don't like? I don't like the way that some of these creators were talking shit about line art, where line art was out there opening them, and they're like, ooh, they prepped the pack for them. No, they don't. They're just there. You just have them. You don't know what's inside. It wasn't even crazy, like what he got. But this guy got a card. What did he get? He doesn't know the rating on it.
Look at this. It's a dragon there, guys. Oh my god. I'm shaking because I love this card. It's a 10. We got a 10.
Yeah, they prepped the pack, man. They prepped the pack. Just shut up, bros. All right? Either you want to buy them or not. It's on you. But I just want to explain this to you guys, like how this all went down. If you guys remember, months ago, I came in here in January, and you guys know that I pay attention to all things GameStop, like what they have, what they're selling, and I track it. And I used to go in here and look at these cards that are for sale right now, guys. They have the Charizards, right? Like a really nice Charizard here, a PSA 9 for $235. People know what these are worth, what they want. But you see all these cards, and the craziest part about everything you see here, they're all Pokemon cards, right? In January, our number went down to 1,400 on cards on hand. Right now it's at 2,847. But Pokemon cards went all the way down to 24 cards. So if you remember, I would go like this to Pokemon, and we would look, and there was only one page. There was only 24 cards available, and I was trying to figure it out. I said, what the hell happened? Did somebody come in here and buy all these damn cards that they had? Because they had 4,000 cards at one point. And it wasn't that. It was that GameStop took all of their cards and put them in these packs, these power packs, whatever this damn thing is called. Right? So when they did that, they made all these power packs with all of the Pokemon cards, and then they sold them at an elevated price, and you have these other packs inside. So there's not a single wasted item on GameStop's website. They have found a way to put them everywhere. So the cards that weren't selling, or the cards that had medium value, whatever it may be, they found a way to put them in the packs. So yeah, they literally do sell every single thing on this website. You will see, I mean, they're now at 1,162 Pokemon cards because they've been grading so many, and then people are selling them back to GameStop, and GameStop gets to sell them now. So that's pretty awesome from me to you. Looking at the sports cards, you see they have 469 sports cards. So there are sports cards out here. Oh, there's some Canuck cards. Oh, is that the Maple Leaf? My bad, bro. Same thing to me. It's a joke. Calm down. So they have some sports cards here. These are the things that we're really tracking as far as value. I mean, look at this right here. Jaden Daniels, PSA 9 Kaboom. A Kaboom. Jaden Daniels, $2,000. Someone's going to buy it. Someone's going to buy it once they find out that they have it here on a PSA 9. If you know what they're worth. You know what these cards are worth. The green parallel right here, PSA 10, Caleb Williams. Brock Bowers, Downtown. They got the Kaleidoscope. They got the most I mean, they got the top tier cards you're looking for. Kaleidoscope, Jaden Daniels on Mosaic, 10 for $7.21 a piece. These cards sell, guys. People buy them. So it's pretty awesome that it's all there, but it's the Pokemon cards that are driving everything. So I just want to let you know that that's how GameStop did it. That's how they did it. And those numbers are going to come up, and it'll show up on the backside of collectibles. But I saw all the stores have like about 10 of them a piece. I was pretty excited about that. And that's where I'm at on the website front. All right, back to the chart, guys. Before I take off, let's just go ahead and look at it really quick. We're at 27.64 right now on the chart, coming down from 27.94 at the top. I told you 28.20 was the previous resistance at the top. That was done the other day here. And let's see on the 1 hour. So if you look at the 1 hour, 28.20 is here. In the after hours, way after, it's fine. But when did you hit again up here? You're way over here. And that was during market hours. We were up here approaching $30, basically, $29.80. So that was your level of resistance. We could run right up to it from where we're at today. But that was your previous high. We haven't had anything even smell like that anytime recently. So I'm excited for it. $29.80. But we could still be coming down from the $34.40 way over here. Remember, we touch all these numbers here, and I get that based off of the weekly chart and the monthly chart, which we look great. All right, you guys, keep killing it. I appreciate you guys. I'll read the chat before I get the hell up out of here. And if you guys need anything from me, you know where to find me. I'm here. So cool. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, got a crash. GameStop controller for the Switch. I guess I could. I think I have one. I'm pretty sure I have one accessory. I'm saying like whenever I'm mobile. I don't know. Love the video you posted on X about you giving away the Pokemon cards. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, it wouldn't be possible without the donations from the channel. We have a card collector, an avid card collector. He sent me all of those cards, the PSA 9s and 10s and 8s and everything. So they gave me that, and it was pretty cool because I said, the minute you send me something like that, I'm going to go do a video, and I'm going to go do a giveaway. It's awesome. Says, looks like a good price to buy NVIDIA. Yeah, okay. Just remember me, okay? Remember me. Remember me when I told you what I told you for the last X amount of years. I've been making NVIDIA videos for the last year, and I told everybody it was too expensive. It's overbought, and no, it needs to sell. It needs to fall all the way down. So NVIDIA is a terrible company. NVIDIA is never going to come back from these price points here. It'll never hit 150 again. You won't find that $50. That $50 is the equivalent of like 700 or 1.2 actually, 1.2 trillion. You're not finding 1.8, 1.4 trillion, $1.5 trillion. You're not finding it. Wall Street's not going to swing it over to you. I'll see you in 6 years when NVIDIA is not at 150. Book it. Believe it. That was the top of the whole market right there, the whole top of your lifetime. NVIDIA is at a terrible price at $98. I would never buy this company. The word is never. I'll never buy it. So, and if that's the case, then why is NVIDIA trading at 30 times book? Help me. Help me help you when you guys want to tell me about what something's worth. It's trading at 30 times book. Get the hell out of here. All the earnings in the world. You're like, man, but the PE ratio is only $33. You're not understanding. Those earnings are marked to market. Geniuses. Dude, I'm about to get really upset, man. I'm going to get really upset. Here's the chart of NVIDIA. It trades at 30 times book, but the earnings gives it a 33 PE ratio. It's a PE ratio of 33 because they actually do mark-to-market accounting, meaning they take in all their profits at once. They don't have another customer. They don't have more profits to announce. Oh, so-and-so bought some NVIDIA chip. Yeah, they have it that way, but you're not going to have trillions and trillions of dollars rolling through, billions and billions of dollars rolling through. It's done. It's done. It's a front-loaded number. You can't. I can only sign one 10-year contract if I'm Microsoft. I can only sign one 10-year contract if I'm Google, if I'm Amazon, if I'm Tesla. They all are drawing back on AI chips. Somebody found a way to do it cheaper. Not better, but cheaper. You'll find out. You'll find out. It's like, yeah, man, these Louis Vuitton bags. Yeah, you can buy them all you want. They're not going to outdo a small little company like, I don't know, give me a Walmart brand of bag. Walmart brand bag, make a whole shitload of them for nothing. It was great hanging out with you this morning. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Jake Kerwin. Take care, brother. NVIDIA GPUs suck with those fake frames. Yep. Just imagine any news outlet, news out, and our boy Morance all of a sudden in six-figure club. Very happy for you. Thank you for your hard work. Yeah, I'll be fine, man. I'm not sweating it. If you start putting dollars to names, you got six figures. You got this much. You got that. Nah. I've got a new favorite song I've been playing. It's been speaking to me spiritually, and I play it every show right now, and I'm going to keep playing it until people understand what it is. It's only been out for 8 days. It's called Your Way's Better, and that's what I'm playing. So prayers for my cousin. Yeah, thank you so much for D. From what I know, Dan is still hanging in there today. GameStop. Can't stop, won't stop. GameStop. Still going up and to the right. Do what you like. Let's go.